What are you trying to do, man? That's what I'm trying to do. Are you just trying to get like I see a lot of comics that they should just be pastors, bro. Like that if religion was more popular, that's what they would do. They want to stand in front of people and they want them all to agree with them and then tell them they're the best. And that's what they want. But there's no role for them in a society that's kind of shunning religion now. If there was, then they 100% would do it. They could go into like self-help gurus and this kind of stuff, and those all of a sudden are becoming very popular because people want motherfuckers to just say, hey, you're great, you know?
Before, we've talked about this before, like a shift in how people have stopped writing to surprise and have started writing to be agreed with.
Can I tell? And this is why I like miss doing stand-up so much at either the Comedy Store or just like a club that has a lineup. You're on it, you know, Segura's on it, Rogan's on it, whoever's on it, because when you're only performing to your fans, they're gonna maybe give you a little like going on stage when people are coming to see you, and then me having to win them over. That's when you get good.
Comedy is an intellectual pursuit. It shouldn't be always coming down on one side or platforming, because then it's not comedy anymore. It's rallying.
There's this sort of epidemic of clapter happening where someone will be like, so who voted for Biden? I was like, woo! And then it's like, yeah, fuck Trump, woo! And it's like, those weren't jokes. That was this is now a rally. Like, woo!
Unhinged bisexual runs rampant at Leslie. Okay, stop, no. You just heard bisexual, you're not even listening to me. Stop! Woo!
In almost like religion, comedy, yeah, there are all these parallels with religion, but there has been like splinters, and you have these different crowds and these different shows, and there's different material you really just can't do, and the jokes that you know fucking kill just don't work there because these are people that are too uncomfortable to laugh at things that they feel. They want to laugh at things that they believe the world should be. And I can't subscribe to that type of comedy. I'm fine, you could do it.
Yeah.
That's great, but I'm not going to just automatically give you the same grace as I give a traditional comedian.
That's fair.
Well, maybe I'm calling them traditional, but or the comedian that's of the same like ilk as me.
They always said to me, you know, punching up or punching down. Sometimes a joke isn't punching at all. Yeah. It can be a pun. It can just be funny. It can just be words. You know, it doesn't. But now people are trying to find your side before they decide on whether they can laugh or like you or not.
When there's some fucking snake oil, they know if they go up there and they're just like saying whatever that crowd feels, that they're going to get their claps.
I've heard comics come out, like Northern comics, bigoted comics we used to call them 70s comics, come out on stage and they just said things like, what are we going to do about all these fucking immigrants? And they get a round of applause. And I'm just going, where's the joke?
He's not even doing a character. See, and I was thinking, what's the answer?
People got real excited when I was like, oh, Outkast is better than the Beatles. People were like, oh, look at this guy. He's so progressive on the right side of history. And then I made another tweet being like, oh, if you're going to a regular season baseball game and taking a day off work, you're probably a fucking loser. Why are you going to a regular season baseball game? Oh, bad take, bro. Baseball's great. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck either way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying stuff.
At the end of the day, to me, it truly is what you're doing on the stage. But what's interesting to me is when everything becomes about words and just, I have the right opinion and the right package, and that's good. And people need to be able to be taken, the whole of what they've done has to be judged. Not a few things here and a few things there. Who people are, if you're going to judge them, you should judge them on everything, not so much just one thing.